How's it going, guys? We're the Wades. This is our Equinety barn check. You know, I got started roping, just honestly my family did it, and I just grew to love it. My dad roped, my mom ran the barrels and roped a little bit, and you know, it was something that we've always done, and I didn't know anything different. That's honestly how it all got started. I kind of just grew up into it. I always wanted a pro rodeo, and I didn't really know if that was, you know, if I was going to head or what path I was going to take. And I heeled until I was 18, and then I realized that there was kind of a shortage of headers. I went for about a year to the amateur rodeos and stuff, and I realized that if I wanted to really do this, I had to get a lot more serious about it. Roping every day wasn't going to work. I had to do it and do it right, and from the products you use to how you prepare yourself and your horses included. So it kind of changed the game for me when I turned 19. That's when I started really doing it professionally. So we bought this place 2 years ago, and it was just raw land, and we lived in the horse trailer the first couple years. We were married, so we had plenty of time to think about how we were going to set it up to take care of these horses and continue this business with them. So it's still a little bit under construction, but we got the barn built first. We figured that was priority.
This is a 6-year-old mare by Trace Sace that we're starting to take to some rodeos. Hoping she'll have a good long career and make a rodeo horse. I gotta take our little boy to school, so I'll be back.
Just gonna leave me here? All right, well, let's look at some of the team roping horses. This is Slim Shady. I got him about a month ago, and I've only rode him at one rodeo, and he's worked good. Hopefully he's being top string for long. Now the other yellow, this one's 4. She's by a lion's share of fame. Jesse's been running around the barrels for a while, and I've started heading on her a little bit, and I think she's gonna be one that maybe can do both. She's pretty athletic. And this one here is Brandy. This is probably my favorite one. She's 6. She was an outside horse for 2 years, and honestly, she just kept progressing and progressing and progressing till finally I just said, all right, I gotta own her. So we wind up buying her. This is the main man. This is Spur. He's coming 16 this year, I believe. And this is the one we've had a few soundness problems when we started. And he is the reason that we started with Equinety. Turns out he had a chip in his ankle right here, and that's where they removed it. We sent him to Danita Walker, and she was gonna rehab him for us. And that's when Danita introduced us to Equinety. He healed in 2 or 3 months' time when it should have been 6 months, and I wind up riding him at the NFR that year, and he worked great. Caught all 10 steers on him, so it's a pretty cool story on how it started to where we are now. Well, I think that it's not just for rehabbing a horse and getting him back to 100%. It's almost, honestly, it helps keep them there, from their muscle tone to their skin coat to their hoof growth. I mean, it's 100% amino acids, so that's the only thing you can give a horse to help heal the body from the inside and all the little areas that all the other supplements miss. And that's why I think it's such an awesome product, and it's a necessity to have if you're in this horse industry. Horsepower does mean that much, no matter how good you use your rope. Was a game changer for me. You know, our employees are one of the most important things in this business, so we always value the employee of the month. And this month, and most months, is this guy. So this is the tack room. There's not a whole lot going on in here. Keep most of our saddles in the trailer since we use them so much. This rope deal right here is pretty important just to keep your ropes feeling good, the shape of them, everything perfect. We spray foamed it so our saddles and stuff don't mold. My brother-in-law made these wagon wheel bridle racks. I'm a pretty big fan of these, but honestly the coolest part is just being able to saddle your horse easier. This mud pile out here, this is where the arena's gonna go. We haven't finished it yet, but we got everything leveled, and I wanna make sure the dirt's perfect before we get started. I wasn't gonna put the fence up, so I knew the dirt was good enough to keep our horses sound and safe. Well, you've seen my house, the barn, where the arena's gonna be. Let's head over across the street, get some work done.